Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to the Fangoria Movie Challenge. This is the segment I've been doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're not only going to watch, but also review all 101 movies Fangoria thinks we should have seen. Today we're going to be talking about Maniac Cop 2. Maniac Cop 2 is a 1990 film that runs approximately 88 minutes. And is directed by William Lustig. Also written by Larry Cohen. In doing research, I actually found out that he wrote all three films. And I thought that was pretty cool. For some reason, I didn't know that. Even though I've watched these films so many times. William Lustig was responsible for Maniac Cop 1 through 3, Vigilante, and the original Maniac with Joe Spinell. Now this stars Robert DeVee as Detective Sean McKinney. He was in Die Hard, License to Kill, and The Goonies. Claudia Christian as Susan Riley. She was in Overnight, Serbian Scars, and The Garden. And Michael Lerner as Edward Doyle. He was in Barton Fink, Godzilla, and Elf. Now this also has Bruce Campbell in it, The Chin. And it had a budget of $4 million. And of course it was dedicated to the memory of Joe Spinell. And apparently, William Lustig and Claudia Christian did not get along during the making of this film. I also found out something very, very interesting from Joe when we were watching the film. Apparently Joe Spinell was supposed to play the part... Oh, Bud is in this too from Halloween 2. Almost unrecognizable. But we were kind of messaging back and forth, Joe and I were. And I said, hey, isn't that Bud from Halloween 2? And he said, yeah, I guess he never noticed it before. Neither did I, to be honest. And I've seen this movie quite a few times. And apparently, the character that Bud played was supposed to be played by Joe Spinell. And it was actually supposed to be a Maniac Cop crossover. That would have been awesome. Unfortunately, we lost Joe Spinell way, way too soon, in my opinion. Alright, this takes place directly after the events of the first Maniac Cop, so go back and watch Maniac Cop. I'm not going to get into the specifics of that film. But you have the two cops that were left over, Bruce Campbell and his partner, and the Maniac Cop comes back after being thought dead once again and kills the two of them. Now it's the job of Michael Lerner, who plays the police chief, and Robert DeVee, to find out exactly who is killing the police officers and why. Is it Matt Cordell back from the grave? Or is it another police officer that has gone crazy? This is my favorite of the franchise, although I do like all of them. I even like Part 3, even though watching 2 last night once again and thinking about the franchise as a whole, I don't believe they really had to make 3, although I still love it and I'm glad they did. But this does wrap up the story very well. If you watch it and you watch the end and how they originally have to get rid of Matt Cordell, which I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil it in case people haven't seen it, but it does wrap it up pretty well, in my opinion. Yeah, this is full of awesome gore, and one of the things I've always liked about this film, I've seen it so many times, is the stunts. The stunts are awesome in this film. I don't know how people didn't get hurt. I mean, that's why you have stuntmen, but some of the stunts are just outrageous in this film, and it makes it for a very, very fun watch. Now I'm going to pair this up. This is going to be This is going to be the number 2s, and I don't mean poop. This is going to be Psycho Cop 2, I'm recommending. After seeing the original Psycho Cop a while back, because Joe made me a copy of it, because oddly enough, Vinegar Syndrome released Psycho Cop 2, but they never released the original. I don't know whether that has to do with rights or whatever, but we're going to go with a duel of number 2s. So, definitely check out Maniac Cop 2. Psycho Cop 2 is a fun slasher movie, and I definitely recommend it. Yeah, check that one out too. And the first one is equally fun, but I do prefer the second one, just like in the Maniac Cop series, which is kind of one of the reasons why I recommended Psycho Cop 2, because this is my favorite of the franchise, and so is this one. So, once again, check out Maniac Cop 2. It's awesome. The whole series is awesome. Check out Psycho Cop 2. That's a lot of fun as well. And don't forget to check out Joe's review and see what he picked as a recommendation. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.